All right.
If you're always accusing yourself, even where you know you're not wrong, you always meet people that are ready to confirm your thoughts, and they will accuse you for what you never did. And you wonder, why is it that things are wrong every time around me? No. It's a certain energy, a frequency that you are emitting from your brain, which is the activity of the mind. And things of like nature are gravitating towards their tribe. These thoughts are there.
Wow.
God did not impose the minds on your brain. He gave your brain the ability to go out there and think upon these good things.
Oh, wow.
And as you do that, look at it. From God's own perspective, he's even saying, as a man thinketh, so is he. Every part of your body, do you know that, okay, breathing is a function of the brain. To think there is a part of the brain that regulates breathing. You are thinking of breathing every time you breathe. You are thinking of breathing. And that part, if that part forgets to remember to breathe, you die. No, there's not even a single part of your body. Imagine digestion. It's a function of the brain. To think that you are thinking of digesting. You can't even think of that because you are not aware of that thought. Yet the brain is already thinking. That's why you're able to digest. So signals are being sent to every part. So as a man thinketh, so is he. You are what you are thinking. You are what you are thinking. That's why then you see, be ye transformed by the renewing of the mind.
I beseech you by the mercies of God.
We know, don't worry. Transformation of life is as a result of the renewing. You approach the human mind. By the mind, if we can change what you are thinking, if we can influence your brain to get rid of the wrong mind that you have, and then you get the right mind, it becomes the transformation of the entire being. So in every sector that you find yourself in, whether it's a gathering or it's a group that you belong to, it's a church. Prefer a ministry that addresses your brain. It is only that ministry that is capable of bringing transformation to its members.
Wow. That's right.
If I can influence you to think and advise you on not to pick death, pick life. Eat the tree of life, don't eat the tree of knowledge. Then you become your thinking. You become your reasoning. Do you have it in your head? What is your highest level of success that you've had as a concept? What do you consider success? What do you consider abundance? You have raised your brain to that level of thinking, and your life, when you get there, you get stuck. What makes you think that having a lot of money will destroy your relationship with God? You have thought it's a mind that you have acquired, and you can only serve God to that level of acquisition or abundance or lack. How come with you, insufficiency would mean the arrival of God? Yet when the same God is to approach Peter with a different business mentality, he performed a miracle, which is called the great drought or a great catch. To an entrepreneur, a business-minded individual, not a church folk, not a Pharisee. Jesus went into the business sector. He went to the sea.
Yes.
And in order for him to convince them that he was Lord,
Yes.
he raised them, he pushed them into abundance.
Yes.
The catch was great, to a point where Peter said, I'm a sinner. There was no preaching on righteousness. Simply multiplication, increase on money. He began to confess his sins. It depends with your mentality. With your mentality. They left everything and followed him because he had demonstrated abundance, not lack. So what's the reason behind your following God? I don't follow God because of his things. What's the reason why you follow him? If it's not because of what he has given life. That's why we follow him. Wrong mentality. So if you can enlarge your capacity to conceive, if you can ponder upon certain lights that God has spoken into being, which are in form of thoughts, and you meditate upon these things, you are becoming that. Even before you acquire them, you are becoming that. So, whatsoever things be pure, think upon these things. What is the danger of not thinking upon the pure? You attract the impure, the imperfect. So it's an exercise that you can start at any time. Reprogram your brain.
Thank you, Father.
You have chosen wrong thoughts.
Thank you.
So what do you do? Now I'm coming back to the issue that I've told you about, that if you had set your brains on the right path, there are things that you should never think upon. Things should be of a good report. Those are the things that you should think about.
All right.
There are certain books that you must never read. Because by reading certain things, you have chosen what you want to know. And yet what you want to know in that instance is useless. Do you know what you have chosen? Do you know what you have not chosen by choosing?
Okay.
If you choose to go, you have chosen not to stay. If you choose to run, you have chosen not to walk. What do you know what else that you have chosen? That's why people can go to school and they have the right to choose the subjects. I want to do chemistry. How about Shona language? You say, I'm not interested. By choosing chemistry, you've just chosen what you don't want to know. What you don't know is what you have chosen not to know. It's a choice. It's given to the brain to choose. It's mind. You can make a decision today. I want to be better in a certain area, but that area is not external. First and foremost, the area has to be nurtured within you so that when you identify that area, that external area is identified by an external developed what? Area. So that you know God by God. So that when you see a tree, it is the tree in you that sees a tree. You see?
Yes, sir.
How come you can pick a glass of water, even if it's orange juice, and you drink and you say something is wrong with this orange juice?
Yes.
There's a pre-programmed test. There is the original state in its pure form that you have thought of, that you have tested before, and it was kept as memory.
Wow.
So when you come across the impure, there's no match. There's a conflict between the two. This cannot be orange. There's something else with this drink. I'm not interested. You don't like it. Why? Who is saying I'm not interested? It's not even you. It is the orange. I cannot get married. I cannot be unequally yoked to that external orange. We are not of the same nature. That's how you know things are wrong, because you are full of right.
Wow.
That's how you know danger when it's about to occur, because you are full of peace.
Wow.
But then you resist now. You resist. You can say, I don't want to have violence into me because it's not what I carry. You don't give it access. There cannot be a union of these unlike pause. You resist things that are not yourself. I cannot be shortchanged. I cannot be downtrodden. That's not what I'm practicing. I never thought of that. Why should it happen to me? If it's to happen, it's an occurrence, but it can't be permanent.
Thank you. So the act of resisting, Father, is that by virtue of continual meditation on the right thing? How do we go about resisting the wrong thing when it is gravitating?
It's not you. It is the right thing. It is the right thing that has to resist the wrong thing.
Oh, right.
Yes.
So that responsibility is given to that right thing.
That right thing. So what you need to work on now is developing that right thing.
All right.
That right mentality. Right. I'm not poor. All right. I was programmed growing up by my environment to become poor and to be a borrower. It's a program in your brain,
all right,
which is a wrong mind.
Thank you.
And for a transformation of life to occur, there's need for the renewing.
Yes, right.
And for you to renew the mind, that the renewing of the mind is the renewing of the brain, but we have to replace. We have to delete certain thinking patterns that you have acquired from your ancestors. Wrong concepts concerning money. Then we reprogram you now. We feed you with the right things. These are brethren. Think upon, these are brethren. Had he not advised them, yet they are brethren, they are born again, things would always go wrong.
Wow. Wow.
Why did Jesus say, worry not? You should not worry. Take no thought about tomorrow. The thought is the worry. He's the manufacturer. He gives us a manual on how we're supposed to run our bodies. And he says, guys, danger is going to happen if you are to worry. And then he goes on to say, tomorrow must worry about its own things. So it goes to show you, he's already telling you that days are intelligent. To hear the Lord telling you that it has to be the day, thinking, worrying about. So there is the brain of the day. There is the mind of the day. And we should never think on its behalf. When you inherit the thought of the day and you personalize it, it makes you sick. Your blood pressure will rise up. Because it's not your brain, it's a borrowed brain. The day must worry for its